We will end inflation and make America affordable again. We're going to get the prices down. We have to get them down. It's too much. Groceries, cars, everything. We're going to get the prices down. But prices will come down. You just watch. They'll come down, and they'll come down fast, not only with insurance, with everything. So tomorrow, I will end inflation. We will cut your taxes, end inflation, slash your prices. I will end inflation. Slash your prices to rapidly reduce inflation. I will end inflation very quickly. End inflation. Slash your prices. We will cut your taxes. End inflation. Slash your prices. We're going to get your prices down. Now we're bringing the cost down.
Well, people are complaining that the prices in grocery store have gone up, and our president is saying that prices went down. I'm a nerd, okay? Call me a nerd. I have receipts from June 2024 right through today. So we're going to go grocery shopping, and we're going to do some price comparison, and I'm going to show you how more expensive your groceries really are. I live in Howell, New Jersey, which is a suburban neighborhood. Not anything fancy. I'm at ShopRite. I'm not at Trader Joe's. I'm not at Whole Foods. I'm at ShopRite. We buy the same thing every single week, okay? Let's go shopping. Coffee is one of the biggest I've seen increases, okay? Now, here on my receipt, we buy 8 o'clock coffee. I circled it because I used it one other time. Sorry for the blurriness. $9.99. You see that? $9.99. See it now? $17.99. In less than a year. $17.99, $9.99. So it is doubled in price. Coffee is insane. And this is not even a fancy brand like Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. Let's keep going. All right, I just met a lady here at the meat department who said, horrible, she can't believe the prices. Chopped meat, $17.90, $17.46 for 3 pounds of chopped meat. Are you out of your freaking mind? This little package of chopped meat, which is 93% lean, is $7 for that little piece. That could make 2 hamburgers. You're kidding me, right? Let's just take for shits and giggles, let's go over to a roast beef. $11 and for $22. I'm speechless. Here's a beef around $19. Wowza. First of all, this ShopRite is a very, very, very busy ShopRite. Our shelves are not full. Because we are not buying American beef anymore. Do not buy American beef. This is absolutely awful. A London broil, they're on sale this week. Top London broils are on sale for $5.19. You used to get a London broil on sale for like $2 on sale. Look at this, $23. Oh my God. A London broil, where's the ones that are on sale? They don't even have any on sale. They have these flat things here. Want to do some beef kebabs with vegetables or some stir fry? Are you ready? $20.13 for that. You gotta be. Who can live? Okay, we're not big cereal eaters, but a box of cereal, $6.29. Life cereal, $6.29. Raisin Bran, $6.49. I remember getting these for like $3 when I ate cereal. Holy moly's. Okay, here you could see Schneider's thin pretzels, $3.99. My husband loves to have some pretzels, so we get some pretzels. They don't have out any of their thin pretzels, but you can see all of them. Schneider's pretzels are $4.79 now. $4.79, almost $1 increase from 1 year from now. Okay, so Mr. Orange Man, when you tell me prices are down, you're out of your fucking mind. We do eat I cook with a lot of beans. I'll make chili, stuff like that. Black beans, 99 cents. Kidney beans, 99 cents. Corn in a can, 79 cents. And this receipt is from 12/12/24. Here you go, kidney beans, $1.89. Corn, $1.59. Where's the black beans? Black beans, here we go. They're 4 for $5, so $1.29 from 77 cents. Now sometimes I do buy the ShopRite brand, which is Bowl in the Basket. These are on sale by 11 cents, so the normal price is 94 cents, and I showed you 77. So even the store brand has gone up, okay? The store brand has gone up. Here's their black beans, 77 cents last year, 94 cents now. They're on sale for 88 cents. You can't tell me groceries haven't gone up. Would you like me to continue, or should we call this? Marlene's right. If you like cookies, you're shit out of luck. For Chips Ahoy, $5.59 a bag. I'm just like in shock here. Oreos. These are the Oreos Thins, $5.69 Oreos. Here's the right Oreo Mint, whatever Oreo you want, $5.69. Cookies used to be like $2 a bag. I don't have any of those on my receipts, I'm sorry to say, because I do get my husband cookies. He likes to have a little bit of cookies, okay? So, to each their own. So please tell me where eggs have gone down. This is the store brand, $5.99, so $6. $4.79 for those are extra large. Please tell me where eggs have gone down. These are the store brand, $4.99. Now you get into Evan's Best, $4.49. Another farm here, $4.99. $4.89. So where are the $1.99 eggs that Trump is talking about? Please tell me. Because organic is $7.29, the brown eggs, that I can get up the street from my house, because we do have a lot of farms by our house. We can get up the street from our house. For $7, I could probably get 5 dozen. This is insane. So please don't tell me eggs are down either, because they are not.
Okay, your grocery bill just went up 8%. Your restaurant meal costs 5% more, and construction projects are stalling. Do you want to know why? Yes, the PPI report came out higher than expected, and that explains part of why our prices are going up so much, but it doesn't tell the whole story. A brand new study out just this week shows that while tariffs are one culprit, there's another huge reason prices are surging so badly. The paper's title, Warning Signs of the Economic Harms from Deportations. It shows that exactly what economists said was going to happen is happening. Let's start with food prices, which we know are going crazy. Fresh vegetables are up 8% annually. Meat prices jumped almost 8% too. Restaurant meals are up over 5%. Why? Not just tariffs. It's because we lost 155,000 farm workers in just the last 4 months. That is a 6.5% drop in agricultural employment. Now let's talk about construction, because Trump promised to get housing prices down, right? Except that construction costs are about to explode. Why? According to this study, because building permits are crashing in states that rely on immigrant workers. They're down 17% in the Northeast alone. This is basic econ 101. When you can't find workers to build houses, housing gets more expensive for everyone. What about hospitality, which we already know is struggling because of Trump? The study says hotel prices are rising. The cost of eating out jumped 4.1% annually, and full restaurant meals are up over 5%. I mean, really, you have to read this to believe it. We lost 1.2 million workers from the labor force between January and July. When you remove that many people from the workforce, everything gets more expensive to produce, and those costs get passed on to us. And this is ultimately what mass deportation is going to look like. Not cheaper groceries or lower rent, but higher prices on literally everything we buy. So the next time someone tells you mass deportations are good for the economy, show them your receipts, because the data is clear. Mass deportations mean higher prices for everyone. Don't say we didn't warn you.
What the fuck is going on with food right now? This is literally 93.7. It's all organic or whatever, all grass fed for $10.49 fucking pound. That's ridiculous. Even down here for $85.15, it's more. It's $11.50. You know that's organic or whatever. But still, you have 96.4 for $8 a fucking pound. What the fuck's going on?
Okay, so I just went to Walmart. I'm going to show you what $98 bought me today. This is insane. 112 dozen eggs. Wipes. Only one deal of paper towels because, you know, we're trying to stretch the budget. 1 gallon of milk because even buying a gallon was cheaper than Walmart's 2 half gallons of their generic milk. I splurged on some gummy bears. The child wanted some cookies. These are $4. These are almost $7. Gum is $8. I bought 2 of these, which are almost $4 a piece. I buy frozen vegetables so that they last longer. It's not really out of convenience. It's out of the fact that they last longer. Pizza rolls. The one item of meat we bought, hot dogs. That's it. That's all I had to buy this week. Paper plates. Yes, a Valentine's card and bag. And tissue paper because we were out. And like I said, a case of water. $98. This is insane. How are we all going to continue like this? Because I don't know about you, but it's starting to really hurt my checking account.
If you think beef prices are high right now, just wait until the fruits and vegetables aren't making it to the grocery store, because farmers in the West Coast, California, Oregon, Washington, are reporting that 60% of their crop is remaining in the field or on the trees or on the vine. Blueberry farmers letting 60% of their crop rot, saying, hey, the raccoons and squirrels are going to have a great year, but I'm not. Cherry farmers, same thing. 60-70% of their crop is rotting on the trees because migrant workers who typically follow the harvest up the coast of California aren't making that trek this year, all due to immigration and immigration policies set forth by Republicans in the Trump administration. They're unwilling to take the risk of being detained by ICE, even those that are here legally, because they don't want to just disappear, and their family members that rely on them have no support. So they're staying close to home. And for Donald Trump, he says, oh, we need to fix what we're doing with immigration, and we need to support our farmers. But he really has no answer. In an interview with CNBC yesterday, he essentially said, oh, we'll fix it in the next couple weeks. But we know the next couple weeks never happens with Trump.
Publix, this is ridiculous. Seriously. What world are we really living in? This is truly, look at this. Look how small this pack is. Seriously? That fits like in my palm. Crazy.
Okay, I know that I live in New York City and groceries are more expensive, but my husband just got home from the grocery store and he spent $13 on bacon. $13 on bacon. Not a lot of bacon. Not a fancy bacon. $13. Hold on. For this pack of bacon. This Oscar Mayer bacon. $13. We have to return this, right? For proof of the bacon. $13, $12.99 regular sliced bacon. Okay, under the cover of darkness, I am returning this bacon. I'm a teacher. We can't have $13 bacon. Order has been restored. The bacon has been returned. The guy at the customer service desk asked me, why are you returning this? I was like, because it's $13 for Oscar Mayer bacon. I'm not doing that. I mean, am I wrong here? So headed back home now. Moral of the story though, Oscar Mayer, you should be ashamed.
So at this point, I really have to ask what the hell is going on in America, because I literally bought 4 items from the supermarket, right? And most of them are on sale. And I'm wondering why and how it came out to $14. These are the items that I bought. I got some okra, some noodles, some dishwashing liquid, and I got some broccolini. 4 items, $14. When I say that food is getting to the point where it's like hard to afford, like, I live by myself. I have a kid, but my kid is an adult. And he's like out of, you know, he doesn't live with me or anything like that. But imagine people who have kids right now, like kids and a family, going food shopping has to be crazy. Like a lot of times, like I'll spend like $100 and something, and it'll last me like sometimes not even a week, sometimes a week and a half. I eat a lot of vegetables and produce and fruits and stuff, so that doesn't, you know, I spend a lot of money on that, but it doesn't really last that long. But literally, really, like, what's going on in America that the food is this expensive? I did not think I was going to spend $14 on all this stuff. Like, literally, what's going on in America, you know? And on top of that, half the food is like not even real. Like, what's going on? How are we supposed to afford this at this point? You know, it's highly frustrating, you know, but I just had to vent because I just can't get over 4 items coming out to $14 when I got them all on sale. It boggles me, like literally. Americans at this point are struggling, you know. It has to be hard. It has to be hard if you have children in a family right now, you know, because you guys know how kids eat. But this is ridiculous. Somebody's got to do something about this. You know, somebody's got to do something about this. It's really becoming unaffordable at this point.
Fox and OAN keep saying groceries have never been cheaper. Let's check breakfast in California. Eggs nearly $9 a dozen. That's up 70% year over year. The USDA says prices could spike another 25% to nearly 90%. Milk up 1 to 2%. Coffee 3 to 4%. Cereal, cookies, crackers about 5 to 6%. Overall, groceries rose just over 2%, and eating out cost nearly 4% more. In San Diego, groceries climbed 4.4%. In LA, eating out surged 4.6%. That's not me ranting. That's USDA and the Bureau of Labor Statistics. And climate shocks, droughts, fires, supply disruptions are the reason your pancakes cost more than a concert ticket. So when they claim food is cheap, even breakfast calls BS.
Bitch, you think you're paying an increased premium on eggs right now? Whoo! I hope you're keyed in to what's going on in the agriculture industry. Some 25 to 75% of the workforce is missing already because they're not just taking the bad ones. So what happens to the fruits and vegetables when the workers aren't there to pick them? Don't worry, I'm not going to make you wait for the answer. I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. The food rots on the ground. Farmers lose money, maybe even their farms, if you understand how the American farming system is subsidized by the government. And we, the consumer, we pay increased premiums for what's left in the stores. Oh, but wait, there's more, because now we're going to pay increased premiums on the cost of imports. Man, it's a great day to live in America. It's the nicest third world country I've ever been to.
Okay, I just got done with Walmart. If you saw my video just a little bit ago about how much I spent for just 29 items. I had to use my credit card because I couldn't afford it. I'm a single mom. Come on, people. Trump, everybody, lower the grocery bills. We gotta eat. We gotta feed our kids. Come on, really take this seriously. Trump, the administration, anybody listening, please lower the grocery bills. We can hardly afford this stuff anymore. Thank you and bye. This is my rant for the day of Saturday. Bye, guys.
The price of groceries are absolutely leveling me. I know they must be leveling you. I'm going to go through some of the things that I buy right now and compare them to the ad from a year ago. First up, olive oil, Star brand. Next up is coffee, okay? We got our Starbucks coffee. This is $8.99. $8.99. I forgot to do the price on the olive oil. It's $12.99 for olive oil. Coconut sugar. Coconut sugar is $4.99. I love coconut sugar. It's a nice healthy alternative-ish. Dog treats. The price of dog treats are killing me. But if you've got a good dog, you gotta give it treats. Here, these are my favorite dog treats because you can fit them in the little Kong balls. These are now $5.49, okay? Those were not that expensive a year ago. Ground beef. I go with Laura's ground beef. $10.99. And finally, jerky. I love me a good jerky. Jack Link's, $12.99. One thing I'll tell you for sure, the price of things that are absolute fucking garbage, like energy drinks and donuts and the shittiest of protein bars like the Power Crunches, those prices haven't changed that much. Do you know why? Because they love poisoning you for cheap, and that will never change.
If you think feeding your family is expensive now, just wait. So ground beef just hit its highest price ever in American history. The thing that most of us rely on for burgers, tacos, and spaghetti night, it's becoming a luxury. And it's not stopping here. The experts say that the prices are going to keep on going up and up. Why? Well, it's a couple of things. You got a mix of drought, high feed costs, reduced cattle supply, and corporate consolidation. That means fewer options, higher prices, and families having to make more tough decisions at the grocery store. Even basic meals are turning into a budget challenge. And remember, this is not just about beef. This is about the cost of living. It's another reminder that the average family is being priced out of normalcy. You're not crazy for noticing everything feels harder lately, because it is. And what's being done about it? Not much. Big corporations are raking in profits while you're deciding between milk and meat for the week. So next time you hear someone say the economy is doing great, I want you to ask yourself something. Great for who? Because it damn sure ain't the family that's trying to make tacos stretch for a week.
Am I the only one that's seen these insane prices? I'm here at the supermarket. I have a flyer from December 2024 when Biden was president. It's September 2025. Trump is president, and prices are just getting out of hand. Check out some comparisons. All right, so for starters, let's look at this. Bertolli extra virgin oil, $14.99 in December of 2024. Now, $18.99. That's $4 more for the same exact bottle that was on sale at the same exact supermarket, except now 26% more in 9 months. All right, how about this one? Texas Pete's hot sauce, $2.49 in the flyer in December of 2024. Now, in September, $3.29. That is 32% increase in 9 months. Trump said he was going to lower prices, and what's happening? Almost everything is going up. 32% is insane in 9 months.
The price for 1 pound of ground beef is now more than the federal minimum wage, guys. How crazy is this? And how far are they going to let these grocery prices get before they realize that regular people can just not afford this crap? Right now, let's do a comparison. Let's use a couple big chains at where I live. I'm on the West Coast. So we've got Albertsons, we've got Vons, we've got Stater Brothers, which I think is kind of like a West Coast thing. All of those are about twice the price of an Aldi, a Walmart, a Winco, a Safeco, or a Heb, or a Food for Less if you have that. So I will tell you that of all the places that I'm shopping right now, Aldi happens to be my favorite. And no, they don't have everything. And Aldi is like the great value brand at Walmart. That's all they have in the whole store is the Aldi brand. So there's not as much selection, but I like a lot of the stuff that they have there. So I did a price comparison out here. Stater Brothers, which is down the street from me, has amazing butcher department. The meat department is great. So I went and bought my weekly groceries there, $240. Next week, compared it, same level of groceries, $117 at Aldi. So it's completely insane. I think these big chains like Albertsons, Vons, Staters are going to have major financial problems in the future because you can't keep charging people double for what they can literally get across the street and have people keep paying it. Yes, in wealthy neighborhoods, people are going to pay that. Yeah, you're still going to have them do fine in those areas. But for the majority of Americans, if they have any kind of a choice where they can drive up to a half an hour, they're not buying these crazy expensive grocery store brands anymore. Let me know, like, where are you going that's like really affordable groceries that you actually find like it's clean enough and decent enough that you can go there on a regular basis and you actually like it, because I don't know how these chains think they're going to survive, but they've gone nuts with how much they're charging people.